Hello there, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are looking at December 2025 for you here. We're going to pull some messages and see what is activating for you, see what you need to be aware of, and hopefully find some blessings that are coming in here for you guys as well. If you're new to my channel, a very warm welcome to you. If you're returning, as always, I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Let's get right into it. First message out, we've got poinsettia. Now, some of you may be revealing something at this time of year. Some of you may have a surprise, a secret to share, or someone may have something to share with you as well. A poinsettia, in order for it to bloom, often is kept in the dark, kept in the shadows, and then brought out into the light, and it blossoms into something beautiful and wonderful, and maybe even a little bit magical. So this poinsettia energy can represent something being revealed somewhere in your life. The poinsettia energy can also represent that perhaps you have been feeling a little left out, maybe like a little bit in the dark in some area. Maybe you've been working too much and you haven't had any fun, or you are constantly doing things for other people. Virgo, you're a sign of service, right? You constantly be doing things for other people and you've neglected yourself, right? So this poinsettia energy is saying it's time for you to come out of the shadows, time for you to come out of the woodwork, and time for you to blossom and shine. All right. Whether it's you, showering yourself with love and kindness and affection, or whether it's maybe allowing other people to do it for you as well, right? When someone offers to do something for you, do you say yes, or do you push them away? Okay, so this can be a time of year for you to be a little bit more open and receptive and accept any kind of help or support or love or kindness that may come your way. The message on the bottom of the card: cast the shadows, scream silence at them. What lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. Next message, we've got the Mystic and the Machine. Now, this is a card of duality out of this deck, but it has come out with the Mystic position here. So this can be a time of year for you where it's quite mystical and magical. This can also be a time of year where you may have some sort of spiritual awakening, and it can also be a call to engage, re-engage, or start a spiritual practice of some kind. Because this mystic energy, it is creative, it is imaginative, it is mystical, but it's a calling to your soul calling out to you, spirit calling out to you. This is very dreamy kind of energy, right? Whereas, and this is the one that's come out upright, right? Whereas the Machine, which is in the reverse there, right? That's showing that, perhaps there has been things where you're going through the motions, or you're kind of going through the motions, just kind of acting like that machine, right? The machine just does the same thing over and over again. It's programmed to do things in a certain way. And we can also just go through the motions day by day without really thinking about things like your habits, right? Your daily path. And so the Mystic showing up says there's a significant shift, a significant change that is coming in for you. Are you ready to accept it? Are you wanting it? Are you recognizing it already? Keep an open mind and open heart. Just like the poinsettia energy, we keep that poinsettia, something in the dark, and now it's ready to blossom and shine. And so the Mystic is kind of bringing out that similar kind of energy, rather than just mechanically going through your day, or focusing on the material world and things like that. Things are about to get a little bit more interesting for you in some way, shape, or form. Even if it's just the sense inside yourself that you're gonna embrace a little bit more beauty, or you just feel that it's time for you to kind of come out of the shadows, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful energy of awakening and hopefully attracting some blessings to you as well. We have the Initiate of Winter Swords. This is the Page of Swords. So messages, new beginnings, opportunities, exploring things, keeping an open mind, right? Beautiful energy, very curious energy with that there. We've got the Four of Winter Swords. So the Four of Winter Swords, meditation, connection, rest, and relaxation. So we're maybe looking to do things in a newer or better way. The Ten of Winter Cups, absolutely beautiful energy, our happy ever after card. The Apprentice of Winter Swords, which is actually the Knight of Swords. We got the Page of Swords, we've got the Knight of Swords. So we're expanding, we're growing, we're shifting, and we've got the Nine of Winter Pentacles. So that is absolutely fantastic energy there for you. At the back of the deck, we actually have the Ace of Winter Pentacles. So the aces can represent something new, a new beginning, fresh start. The Pentacles energy can represent some wisdom and some knowledge that's coming in. So, you know, some new information may spark you on a journey. You know, new information that you discover some way may spur you into taking some initiative, right? We've got the Initiate of Winter Swords. But the Ace of Winter Pentacles can be gifts, opportunities. It can be a little bit of luck as well. Actually, this can represent a windfall of some kind, and you do have the Nine of Pentacles, which can also, it's one of enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying your success, doing something nice for yourself, giving yourself a pat on the back, right? We're luxurious in this energy, right? But it is a card of success and independent success, right? We're not relying on other people for our success. We are recognizing, right, what we have accomplished or what our potential to accomplish is. And so this Ace of Winter Pentacles at, you know, at the back of the deck can be that you might have a lot of luck coming in. You might have some sort of windfall, whether it's a windfall of knowledge or a windfall of gifts, opportunities, money, that kind of thing, right? It's still an energy of fresh, new things, improvements on things, and it can be quite exciting for you, right? But we do have the Initiate of Winter Swords with the Four of Swords, and we've got the Ten of Cups with the Apprentice of Winter Swords. So we're going from the Initiate to the Apprentice. So we're learning something, we're expanding something, we're going on a journey, or we are taking some time to ourselves to improve our situation, or to receive this information, this knowledge that is being sent to us, right? Big awakening here for some of you. The Four of Winter Swords is a card of meditation and connection, but it is also one of taking some time to yourself. It's a little bit of R&R. So have you had any R&R? And perhaps you want to stay home. The Ten of Winter Cups is our happy ever after card. Happy home, happy family, happy life. We're feeling comfort. We're feeling joy. We're feeling a burst of love. It's one of the happiest energies in the entire deck. We're staying optimistic. We're staying positive with things, right? And, you know, this is helping us in our journey. So there could be that you do need to take some time to yourself. It can be that you are re-engaging in your spiritual practice and you're being elevated here in this energy. Some of you could have some good news. You could have an opportunity, or something may be revealed to you, and this can be exciting. It can be something around the home, perhaps something with your family, a significant other, you know, maybe even something with your work, what you do for a living. Some of you might be looking at making some change there. You might be looking at a completely different career path, or perhaps looking at where you work, how many hours a day you work, and you're like, I need more rest. I need to spend some more time with my family. I'm going to go on a quest and I'm going to go look for what I need, for something that's going to be better for me to find balance in my life and to, you know, really just kind of be happier in my day-to-day existence. So you could just find what it is that you're looking for. I do feel some of you are getting some good news, maybe on the financial front, on the commitment front here as well, or again, maybe on your work front. Also there, whether it's a new job, whether it's like a Christmas bonus, maybe a permanent raise, whatever that happens to be, a promotion, right? Perhaps there as well, because that 9 of Winter Pentacles is often where we get rewarded for our hard work, right? We level up in some way, or again, we celebrate our success by doing something nice for ourselves, maybe even something frivolous, right? We're living the high life there with that nine of Pentacles. So maybe you buy yourself something that you've been saving up for. Perhaps your gift to yourself is a little bit of a getaway, even if it's a staycation at home where you're not spending a lot of money, but you're just kind of cocooning and enjoying your own company or enjoying the company of your family, right? Whatever that happens to be for you, it's a great energy. You're enjoying the blessings, you're counting your blessings, and it is a card of abundance and prosperity. Let's see what other messages you have. Let's see, let's go a little bit deeper. Thank you. We've got the Page of Gifts. Beautiful, right underneath that Initiative Swords. So could be some really good news. You got the 9 of Good Cheer. This is the 9 of Cups. You have the 2 best 9s. You've got the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. Oh yes, because this is your wish fulfilled card, your 9 of Good Cheer. This is your goals achieved, your wishes fulfilled. This is feeling like you are content. You're happy about things, and you just feel like all is right with the world. When we get that particular card, we've got the 7 of Candles, the 4 of Candles, beautiful, something to celebrate, and we've got the 2 of Canes coming out here as well. So yes, you may need to make some decisions, okay? Some of you could have some opportunity or some news coming your way, a proposal, perhaps a job offer, an offer of help, right? Something coming in, because we do have this Page of Gifts, and the Page of Gifts can bring us some very wonderful things. And yes, it can bring us some information. It can bring us, gifts, or we, buy things, or maybe you buy something for yourself, or you're thinking about, your children, right? It can be a card of children there as well, right? But with the Gifts energy, that is Pentacles energy. So whether we're spending some money, making some money, finding new sources of financial opportunity, whatever that happens to be, it's a gift, it's a blessing. We can even get, again, some information. So some of you here with the Page of Swords, very curious energy, right? It's like, I have this idea, let's see if I can make it work. And the Page of Gifts, you might be looking to start your own business. Some of you might just be exploring your options, right? But you could also be, let's face it, going shopping, right? This right here, because the Initiative Winter Swords can be associated with the internet. Perhaps you're doing some online shopping, and then you can, 4 of Swords, relax. You don't have to go to the mall and the hustle and bustle. You're like, I'm just going to order my stuff online, or I'm going to order it and go pick it up. And that way I don't have to search for parking. I don't have to spend my whole day. So you're being more efficient in that energy there. But we do have the 9 of Good Cheer. So again, this is your wish fulfillment. We're feeling good. We're feeling fine as wine. We feel like we've accomplished some things. And some of you might be feeling a little bit reflective. We do get that way at this time of year, because what we don't see with the 9 of Good Cheer, the 9 of Cups, is all of the ups and downs and the emotional turmoils that we've been through in order to get to this point, right? So some of you may have had some ups and downs, but really this is that energy of feeling like, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling comfortable. I'm feeling like there's some good things happening, or that I've accomplished some good things here. And you do have that 9 of Good Cheer with that 10 of Winter Cups. So it's 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups is the equivalent there, right? So we're growing, we're improving things. And like I said, I think some of you may actually have an engagement or a celebration, something going on, whether it's at work or with your family, because we have the Four of Candles here as well, which is our Four of Wands. It is known as our 1111 card. So you got your 1111 card. You do also have your wish fulfillment card twice, actually, because that Nine of Pentacles can be, this is what I worked so hard to achieve, right? So we're celebrating some things. We're having family gatherings. Perhaps some of you are traveling to a family gathering. But with this Seven of Candles can be an energy of you feeling confident, feeling strong, like you're on top of the world. We're also facing our challenges with just this sense of I can overcome anything. We're turning and facing any issues, any problems, but you're rising above them as well. So, so you could really just be maybe you're even like standing in your personal power. If you've got like a family engagement or something, all you want this to be is a happy, peaceful, joyous event. And so that Seven of Candles, you might actually need to stick with some boundaries or establish them in order for you to have like a pleasant experience. Okay. So that Seven of Candles is like, I'm drawing this line in the sand. Ye shall not pass. And I'm confident I can, really kind of stick to my guns here. But this is ultimately just one of feeling confident. You're feeling good. You're feeling like no matter what is going on, that you can rise to the occasion. So it's a really good energy to be in there. But that Four of Candles, we've got celebrations, abundance, we've got success, we've got get-togethers, parties, events, all those kind of things. And actually, with that Two of Canes right there, which is the Two of Swords, which can be a little bit of indecision. Some of you might be at a crossroads. You may have a very important decision to make, right? You might have opportunities or gifts or new possibilities coming in here. And again, someone may be asking you a question. All right. And so it's a very important decision. So you might find that you feel like you're at a little bit of a crossroads somewhere. So will you say yes? Will you say no? Will you discover the right path for you? Because this can be about, deciding which direction to go in, which direction to take something in, whether it's a relationship or your career, or just something within you. Right. And so with that Two of Canes, we quite often are reminded with this one a couple of different things, that not everything is black or white. Not everything is yes or no. There's sometimes a middle path that we haven't seen or we haven't considered. And sometimes it's like that little fuzzy gray area where things really happen, right? I am a, believer in right and wrong and processes and procedures and things like that. But I'm also very aware that there is this middle ground. And this is quite often where the deals are made, where the compromises are made, where, where things get done, essentially. So it's not always black and white, right? And so we need to be a little bit flexible for that. But this also does remind you that if you are faced with a decision, okay, go inward. Because you have the wisdom, the knowledge, the experience that you need in order to make the right choices for yourself. And all we need to do is tap into that inner wisdom. Trust your intuition, trust your instincts, and you will never go wrong. You will always make the right choice for yourself, even if it's something that you wouldn't normally choose or consider. It's like, oh, this is like out of the norm for me, but I'm not getting any red flags. It feels right. So trust your wisdom. But there's so many good things happening for you here, Virgo. And again, maybe, thank you very much, flipping out of the deck for me already. Maybe even some things that you didn't quite expect. Let's get your last messages out here. We've got number 99, I am courageous. Now you now have 4 9s coming out in your reading. Okay, so 4 9s, 9 of good cheer, 9 of cups, 9 of pentacles, and then you've got 2 9s right here as well. Also, it's 9s are about completion. right? Nines are about seeing something to the end. So again, you could have the end of a journey here. You could be at a crossroads somewhere in your life, right? And there's a shift coming. We said that already. Anyway, so number 99, I am courageous. It is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. First card's out, right? You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I am courageous. And we have 888, I am abundant. And we've got that coming out in your reading as well. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. I am abundant. There you go. I'll leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. So please do like, share, and subscribe. Any interaction you have with my video does help. The algorithm helps it get seen. Basically, consider it that you liked it, you're recommending it to someone else. So throw a thumbs up on this video, drop a heart or a Christmas tree or a snowman or something in the comments, and I will reply back to you. But I do hope you have a wonderful, joyous, prosperous December, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.